Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it comes from a translation of a message that one of our admin received. The translation of that message, it reads like this. Hello, how are you? Can you please post my own story is anonymous. I know that I've heard stories about very powerful witch doctors that can be found in Mozambique, but I'll be more interested to head over to Zim if it is possible. If there is anyone who knows a powerful healer, I have tried to speak with some traditional healers that have gotten their phone numbers here on YouTube, but there's been some miscommunication, like them telling me to send them money. I don't want to send money directly. I want to be there on the ground when someone will be helping me. Rather, if there is anyone who can do the things that I want, and after that, Witchdoctor would have done whatever that I want to be done, then I'll be willing to pay. It's not like I am someone that is suffering financially. I am okay, financially stable. It is just that I need this thing to be done. So I don't know how to say this without sounding awful. First of all, I am someone that is very good. My dad is even a pastor, and I know that there are people out there who's going to say that it's pure nasty after hearing my confession, but I'm not an awful person. I am someone that is loving, someone that is kind, and someone that has the best interest of other people at heart. It is just that, please help me. Those that are willing, they can get in touch with you, and then you can try to get their numbers, and if I'll be able to speak with them, then it will be okay. So, Brother Nashi, I am a woman who is desperate, and my name is Lindiwe, not a real name, and I need help. My friend, whom I'll call Nandi, not a real name, is getting married this December, just before Christmas, and I cannot stand it. No, I can't stand it. I can't let her to get married. So me and her, we have been close for years, but watching her happiness, seeing her getting everything she has ever wanted, well, at least I'm going to stay behind. It hurts me deeply because of the things that happened when we were still in university. I'm not proud of those feelings, but they are real. Okay, so the background of the story is like this. When we were still in university, that was when we told ourselves that it was time for us to lose our virginity. So I then slept with my guy, and she did not end up sleeping with her guy. As we are speaking right now, she is a woman who is still complete, yet she tricked me. When I asked her the next morning if she had done the deed, she told me that she was so nervous and she wanted to keep herself. Like, dude, how can you keep yourself after you have approached me and you say that you want us to lose our virginity in the same night? So I lost mine, and the guy, he just dumped me. I have been through a lot in my life, failed relationships. If it was not by the grace of God, I could have become a drug addict, but I am a strong woman. Even I had the temptations after being broken down by different men. I never thought of taking drugs. I have had heartbreaks, disappointments at work. Meanwhile, when I look at Nandi, when I look at her, even the way that she found her man, like her man is perfect, and now she is planning the perfect wedding. She keeps talking about how excited she is, how they are going to start a family, how everything is falling into place for her. And every time she speaks, it feels like she's rubbing her success in my life, even though I know she does not mean to. And worst of all, the mistake that she did was like, I felt so happy that I'm going to get married as a pure woman. Oh, a pure woman, when you tricked me to lose my own virginity. I am tired of being the one left behind. I don't want her to have it all, whilst I have nothing. I can't stand to be at her wedding, smiling and pretending to be happy for her, when I know that inside I am filled with jealousy and resentment. I want her to feel what I feel. I want her wedding to be a disaster, a marriage to fail. I know that it sounds horrible, but I am tired of pretending. That is why I am asking for help. I need someone to assist me with charms and spells, anything that can stop her from having his perfect life. And I have heard stories, especially from Zim, even on different channels, of people that went to Zim and then they were given some charms. I am willing to do that. Like I told you, money is there. I have heard those stories of people using charms, and you can break up any relationship. You can place a curse on any marriage. I want to do the same. I want something that will cause chaos on her wedding day, something that will make her marriage to fall apart. I don't want her to know, though, that it is me. So I have been planning this behind her back, and believe you me, like I told you, I have communicated with several traditional healers. Like I started with some traditional healers, the ones that I saw that they have South African numbers. So I spoke with a few that told me that they operate around Johannesburg. So I drove, and we were supposed to meet up with this other Sangoma, but in the place where he wanted us to meet in the last minute, that was when I said, no, this place I might get robbed. So I dropped that one. Then I spoke with another one who seemed as if he was from Mozambique. We spoke and we spoke. He told me the charms that I was supposed to buy, the ones that I was going to use whilst I was going to bewitch my friend. After I had bought all those charms and I had done the rituals, that was when the man told me to deposit some money. So first I deposited 300 rands for him, and he went and he collected the money at ShopRite. After that, he then said that he wanted more money. Immediately, that was when I recognized that this was not about him assisting me at all, but this was about him trying to scam me. So I dropped that one. I have spoken with a few as well on TikTok, but the same thing that they are telling me is that they need some money. So I stopped following some of them on TikTok. That was when I came here on YouTube. So on YouTube, there are plenty of these healers. You can even watch them, but they will be talking in their own language there in Zim. So after getting so interested watching their videos, that was when I thought of communicating with a few of them, but there is a language breakdown as well as some of the things that they want me to do I cannot understand. And the problem is that the people from Zim, those witch doctors that I have spoken with, they say that it is impossible for them to have a consultation with me for free. They say that it is their culture that when you want to consult with a witch doctor, you have to pay first. And I want to ask you if this is the truth, because I don't want them to scam me. There is one whom I am in communication with. He has since taught me how to send the money to him so that we can have a consultation on the phone. I'm just looking for a go ahead if I can do this. But what I prefer is if I can find someone that is trustworthy, or Brother Nasha, if you know anyone, any place where I can go to so that I can get these charms and quickly return back home, because I do not want my friend to end up getting married at the end of the day. She has to be like me. I know this is wrong, but I can't help how I feel. So if anyone out there knows of any charms or rituals that I can use, please help me. I don't care anymore about the consequences. I just want to make sure that a wedding is not going to go ahead, and I do not want her to get married. She should just lose her virginity to a man that is not going to marry her, just like how she tricked me when we were still in university. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our dear sister. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. Yo.